Hey, this is Abra. This is my conquest negative 100. I can't even say the fucking thing correct. God damn. Okay, this is negative 100% conquest. Conquest negative 100% lunatic. There we go. Oh god, it took way too fucking long for me to say that shit. Okay, okay. So last time I did birthright negative 100% growth, and I was gonna say I might make a summary video about that, but I decided to scrap it because that shit was really fucking boring. There was like nothing involved when I was playing the game. It was kind of just like mind brain nub using units and just like okay, whatever. But hopefully this game will give me a bit more of a challenge. If it's not, I'll be upset. You won't see me upset, but I'll be upset. So here, this is chapter 6. I'm not going to explain shit. This is a very straightforward chapter, even if my current is really bad. If you're wondering what my current is right now, this is basically my current from my birthright negative 100% growth run. And basically I decided not to do it because the thing is that you can, like, regardless of what game you start, you can just go to the branch of fate and change your current there. So the only difference it would take if I played chapters again is that I would still use the same set of like plus strength minus defense and then switch the boon and bane when I reach here. So I'm just saving time. Also, I did edit a little bit because in this run I'm gonna have Azure and Kaze paired up, and I decided that because that I'm gonna assume that I grinded their support in chapter 5, I believe. So they're gonna have a instant C support when they come here, even though I didn't do it. It's just that, you know, I'm saving time. Um, so I guess I should also go into words. I guess that's, you know, an important aspect that I should have done at the beginning, not a minute and 40 in, but okay. So in terms of the rules, the word I cannot pronounce, everyone has negative 100% growth, obviously. Classes don't affect that. You can't, you know, lose more stats if you change to a class with a higher class growth. It's just everything is 100%. Because I'm pretty sure in the patch, class basic growths are 0 to fix that. Rule number 2. Let me think for a sec. I already forgot my own fucking words. That's great. Okay, no catching generic faceless. If you want an example, Rallyman, he counts as one. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a face. He's just a generic NPC character. Paralog bosses are fine. They all have faces. They all have, you know, I guess characters. So they're fine. And rule number 3, I'm not gonna use like my catcher interactions because, you know, that's free support, free surges of stats, and free items. You know, I'm not gonna allow that shit. And Lotteries are also banned. You know, I'm not gonna just because that's basically infinite gold. Lilith is also banned because that's literally infinite gold. But I am gonna allow private quarter abuse, so that means I'm gonna have like everyone at like A support, and that's gonna be really good with Corrin pair up. Unfortunately, Corrin is not gonna be a berserker, or until I get Charlotte. So for a while, I'm not really gonna have that really strong +9 or +8 attack boost. But it'll be fine because for A support, it's still nice. I believe it's like, with my speed, it would be, I want to like, it'll be like +2 speed. That's pretty nice. Here, yeah, the chapter's almost over, and you could get to see the one use of Camilla here, where she gets to use her ability to make Corrin have enough attack to one-shot Ryoma. But unfortunately, Corrin just decides to fucking miss because that's just Corrin, you know. But standard hit, so it's fine. And that's basically it for chapter 6. Nothing else. But the interesting thing is that now I have to use that Corrin for chapter 7. And man, this chapter was it was kind of annoying, just to say the least. It took me a little bit of time, not because it was so hard. I had a strategy. It's just that it was not the most reliable strategy. I missed an 89% at the end. I was very furious. I was stomping around like a little baby. So here, luckily with Corrin pair up, it makes Jacob be able to handle the faceless fine in the first 2 turns, and I have Silas here. The reason why I use Corrin in the first turn is that she can reduce to 1 HP. I needed HP tonic for that, and with Jacob pair up and the Yato, well actually I don't think I need the Yato, but with those boosts, Corrin can live on 1 HP, and that activates Silas's ability, which is Vow of Friendship, +3 strength and defense, which is really fucking good. You guys can see, I believe, if you saw, Silas did like 18 damage to like one of the faceless. That's really strong. Here I have Arthur. I'm basically gonna copy Karma and decide to, you know, train Arthur in this chapter and get him to a berserker. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am. It is Karma's, but like, I think the proper word instead of plagiarism is like inspired. You know, it's just like, oh, it's such a good strategy. You know, maybe I'm inspired to do such a thing, and it's not exactly the same thing because, you know, all my units are very different. But my Corrin specifically, I guess Jacob because he's not as strong. But here, as you can see, it's kind of going similar. So basically what I need to do is that I just use the defense tonic and have release next to Effie, so she takes no damage from the faceless. The pair-ups actually do 2 extra, which is why I need Jacob, because he has the ability that does -2 defense to females, which would be very useful for him to use. So yeah, ideally you want Jacob around, because in this because faceless like to be dicks, and if Effie isn't too low HP, because she can lose HP because of Grizzly Rune, the faceless can move out of the way and the pair-up can just come and attack her. So I have to make sure that I have to be careful around her. But usually here, I always want to like take advantage of Elisa's ability, even if she's right next to Effie, because +3 defense and like +1 attack, that's really fucking good. And here I can see I switch to Jacob to make sure that Effie just takes no damage in case she gets low, and then the double faceless has to come in. So because then otherwise they would do damage. And see here, I have silent next to Elise, which is important because of the +3 defense. And I mean, it didn't matter because it fucking missed, but you know, it would have been nice if he got hit. So here, yeah, Arthur's hit rates are not the best. I've been screwed over them countless number of times. But here, the thing here for the boss is that I want to make sure I have Silence and Arthur kind of make like a gate of some sort, so that they're right next to release. So they'll all have +3 defense, and like you see, Arthur would have got 2 shots otherwise, and as you can see, Arthur has like no HP left because the boss has Savage Bullet and Grizzly Rune. That's fun. So here, this is where I want to make sure I work on positioning, because I want Jacob to be where Elise is, so that he can attack the boss next turn. But if he, for example, attacked her like right next to Arthur, he would be out of Effie's range, which is really bad because Effie's starting to go low on HP, and I don't want to heal. So I move Elise to the right and then move Jacob down there, and now Arthur. Even without like Elise's Lily Pores, they can both survive around, so I just leave it be. Luckily, Arthur did not miss. And yeah, Effie is still safe. Now I use Jacob to weaken the boss. It would be really nice. Could be like -3 defense. It's really good. And actually, he already got debuffed, so he's already debuffed. But you know, to here, I want to use Silas to weaken, because actually I don't know why here. But he does 12 damage here, but he's actually no fucking elbow room, goddammit. So this is really good here because Silas doesn't kill the boss and the hit rates are really good. So this allows Arthur to be fine even if he misses, because Jacob can do 1 damage and he has a 93 accuracy, which is good. So here now, basically the chapter is over. Now I just use Arthur to kill all of these faceless. Yeah, and I just promote he won't be that good. When he promotes, he'll have 14 strength and 8 speed, which is pretty bad. That's like 8 speed is literally his base speed. But the thing is not just like his stats are good, because they're not really good. But the thing is that in terms of how promotion works in this game, he would promote at level 10, but the game is gonna like treat him as like a level 15 who promoted. So then his level before promotion will be 15, and he'll be level 1 as a promoted. And then in this game you add the pre-promoted and promoted levels, or the total level to the game acknowledges. So Arthur would be level 16 when he promotes, and as long as you're 6 levels higher than the enemy, you only get 1 HP when you kill an enemy, which is really good because all of these enemies are going to be low level. As you can see, these faces are only level 6, so when Arthur promotes, he's going to be like 10 levels higher, and he'll be very overleveled for the next half as well, so he'll keep on getting like 1 XP, and that's really useful. And also here it's nice, like he's also getting axe rank, and axe rank is good because the better your axe rank, it actually gets you better hit. Unless you have a weapon turn disadvantage, but I'm never going to use him against a sword user. That's just really stupid. I mean, even if I get the dual club, I'm pretty sure he just gets destroyed because of his stats at that point in the game. But yeah, this is just me killing him off, and yeah, my ones. I'm not gonna just fucking copy Karma or everything. It's gonna be pretty different later on, especially because I can't use Hunter because all of his scores will be 100%. But yeah, that's about it.